He damn near smoked you. We see it on Twitter. It's your boy James. Trust the process. Oh my God. I want to just talk about protecting your peace. And sometimes it's not easy to protect your peace. Sometimes we have to go through those hard times in order to appreciate the good times. Die being dirty. It's your boy James with the Stop Being Dirty. Stop eating dirty. Trust the process. Protect your sleeve. Like, dang. Yo, this ain't nothing to do with working out or nothing. This is just a bad made t-shirt. It's ill though. It's the Arya t-shirt, like the one with Arya, if y'all watch Game of Thrones. Anywho, be smart with your money. Save your money. Invest your money. Saving your money is investing your money. You're investing your money into your future. Don't get too caught up in the, you know, the designer clothes. Don't get too caught up in popping bottles. Don't get too caught up in doing multiple vacations. You have to worry about the future, and the best way to do that is to save your money. Believe me, I've been playing catch up for a lot of my adult years because of all the money that I've blown on things that didn't make no sense for me to get in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you, you have to try to save your money because there's a bigger picture to this life. You know, you have kids. If you're planning on being married or whatever the case may be, you have to think about tomorrow, even if you're living for today. Because at the end, Calicoe! Oh my God. We ain't even going to start there though. We're going to get to that. We're going to start with T-Top saying that he wants to be the battle. He wants to be A-Ward's debut battle on URL. Now, as you know, everyone wants a piece of A-Ward's debut on URL, which again, you know, puts a lot of pressure on A-Ward. And like I said in a previous blog, go check it out. The one I made last night is when I was talking about, you know, you only get one chance as a comeback, Briz Rothstein. You only get one chance at your debut on URL, A-Ward. A lot of pressure is on A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? Because he just needs to show up and show out the way so many people believe he's going to, which I 100% guarantee he will. A-Ward's going to be incredible because he is incredible. It don't matter what stage you put him on. He generates to whatever crowd he's in front of. He's just that kind of talent. Now, going against T-Top, I think that's a fire matchup. T-Top's a great representative of URL, that street urban, you know what I'm saying? Like that gritty, you know, this is smack rap and, you know, fuck you white boy and church and all crap like that. You know what I mean? I think that'll play out well. The only problem is I just feel like T-Top still is stuck in his mind state of thinking he could take the white angle. I think that was a terrible angle to take against Big K. And if Big K was Big K, like Big K could be Big K against T-Top, that battle could have been different just because the angle's just so overdrawn, overused. You know, nobody cares about stuff like that no more. And I feel like T-Top's just stuck on that. But then again, he grew up in the South, and maybe that's still very big out there, but that angle is so dead to me. It's a played out angle. Now I'm not saying he'll do that angle, but what other angle would he try to take? You know what I mean? Again, I think there's a better angle to take on A-Ward. You know, if you just watch his career in the sense of like the whole Smack thing just correlated to that, and you know, being like, you know, never being on Smack and that. Anyway, I'm not gonna give y'all angles on my guy A-Ward. That's my guy. And T-Top's my guy too. I'm not mad at that battle. You know, I know Sue Surf was capping. They're not gonna give Sue Surf A-Ward and A-Ward to serve his debut. That's not happening. T-Top is a more probable battle, and it's a super fire battle. You know, I've seen plenty people calling out A-Ward, and A-Ward just play his cards right, man. I honestly think A-Ward can potentially get a one battle contract. You know, he had it before against New Jersey Twerk on Smack, and I feel like it needs to happen again. You know, like, why sign him over? He wants to travel, he wants to do his thing, he's already well known. Everybody already knows A-Ward, and even though URL could catapult you to another status, and I get it, I said this in another blog, you know, like, they don't want your hype to come from URL and then you go to other leagues and make the ops more popular because your name got bigger on URL. Then you take that bigger name that you made off of URL, then go to another league. But I just feel like that don't always work that way. I don't want to put myself in there or compare me to A-Ward, you know what I'm saying? But URL didn't do nothing for me. I battled on URL 4 times, you know what I mean? I had a PG, I battled Bad News, I battled Tech 9, I battled Your Honor, and I battled Ace Amin. And what I mean by do nothing for me, yeah, it was good. It was like an accomplishment for me, you know, growing up watching Smack DVDs and waiting for the end of the DVD to watch the battle, and you know, being on Jamaica Avenue buying the DVDs after the cocoa bread beef patty on the Jamaican spot and getting some fitteds and all that, you know what I'm saying? So the t-shirts and the mixtape spot right across, and you know what I mean? Like that's some queen shit. That's how I came up, but it was a big accomplishment for me to just be on the platform. But at the end of the day, my name, like my RBE run and my King of the Dot run is what really made gyms in battle rap. It wasn't my smack battles, you know what I mean? So I feel like not everybody's going to, you know, just catapult their career off of battling on smack. I feel like A-Ward especially already built his name just like, again, I did. And A-Ward's name is way bigger than my name was going into my smack battles. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Sue Surf! So, Calicoe goes online and he says he wants a trilogy. He wants a third battle versus Sue Surf. And he says that in this tweet, he says that he wants it in a small room because they already had a battle in 2 gassed, crowded rooms, which is real. I don't even know what I do. I did that twice as well. I don't know what's up with the bunny ears. I'm playing with my kids, and you know what I mean? You just go, it's still in daddy mode, like, you know. Anywho, so I still told my parents out there, fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, you know what I mean? Anybody out there who's taking care of a sibling or your own children, you know, this is an everyday, I didn't want to say struggle, but it's rough, man. Some days, you know, I always tell people, you know, my best parenting advice is master patience. You know, you need patience more than get to the battle. So, Calicoe says that he wants it to be, in a small room. And it's dope that he says the rooms were gassed because the first room was gassing Calicoe. And that's why Calicoe, you know, beat Sue Surf. And he's saying the second room was gassing Sue Surf. I don't think either one of those battles were gas. I just think Surf sucked in the first one and Calicoe was really good, so he got the crowd reaction, and Surf was great in the second one and he got a lot of crowd reaction. But I'm not mad at you saying you want the small room setting and things of that nature. But I do want to say this before I get into do I think that battle should happen or whatever the case may be. Answer me this in the comments right now as you hit that subscribe button, that like button. Answer me right now. Let me ask you this. Is Calicoe saying he wants a third battle versus Sue Surf, him saying, admitting to defeat? Is he admitting he lost his battle to Surf? I believe he did, but I seen him on blog saying he definitely won. He clearly won. It would have been a 3-0 if the third round, maybe, you know, that the hype died down. He'd really be like, you know, when your man turns to you like, yo, you know, you my guy, but he got you. Maybe he had a bunch of that around him and he finally realized he lost that battle, which I believe he did. He didn't get bodied or anything. He did really well, but he lost. And that's him. Why would you want a third battle if you already beat a dude twice? You wouldn't want that. So he's admitting defeat. So I guess, you know, he's like, yo, that it wouldn't go down like that if it was in a small room or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, Calicoe wants a third battle with Surf. Do you want to see that battle? I don't. I feel like I want to see Calicoe versus Easy to Block Captain or Calicoe versus Chess. I want to see Surf versus Iron Solomon. I want to see Surf versus, at this point, I would see Surf versus Cortez just to get that out the way already. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, the trilogy I don't think the hype is there at all. I think, yeah, you could say it's 1-1 and eventually way down the line, but this is not something that can happen soon. I mean, it literally have to be years from now, 2 to 3 years. 3 years from now, you tell me they're battling again, I'll take that. Even maybe 2 years. You know, look at the Lux and Mook. That was over 10 years. They battled 3 times, I believe, right? 3 times? They battled 3 times? They battled one time in the clothing store where people say Lux won. And then they battled on the Total Slaughter. People say Mook won. Nah, I think it's 1-1. Did they even battle 3 times? Have anyone battled 3 times? Let me know. Have anybody ever battled 3 times and battle rap 3 different times? I know Chilla Jones and Real Deal. Outside of that, I can't even. Salute to Chilla, salute to Real Deal and what they're doing. I'm also want to do a blog on the champion of the year, who I believe should be the champion of the year, and my thoughts on that. Do y'all want to see that blog? Let me know. I know it's late right now, man. It's 10 o'clock. It's just, it is what it is. You find time in your day for when you find time. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I have a 9 to 5. I have 2 children. You know what I mean? I had to go get a haircut, a car wash. You know, I had to clean up the crib, put the kid. I have to do a lot, but this happens to be the time I'm able to get things. Oh, I got up early and went to the gym. We back in the gym heavy. And The back is feeling better and things like that. So tomorrow's actually back day. Today was chest and triceps, and I'm just feeling good overall. And I hope that everybody else is doing well as well. And yeah, man, so y'all just let me know what y'all think. Do you want to see a third battle between Surf and Calicoe? Do you think T-Top is a good battle for A-Ward? Who would you want to see A-Ward battle if he did come to Smack? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button. Check the description for, you know what I mean? My Twitter, my Instagram, the CMOS, and all that good stuff. If you watch right now, I appreciate you. And trust the process. Protect your peace. And stop being dirty.